we're in conversation with Mr. G.V. Prasad, the co-chairman and managing director of Dr.Reddy's, one of India's leading pharma companies. So thank you very much for talking to Money Control. Give us a sense of, what you're picking up here at Davos in terms of the global mood and also the outlook for India.
Thank you for having me for this conversation. As always, the big issues come to the fore at Davos. I think this year is about resilience from the various supply chain disruptions and the geopolitical issues that are happening in the Middle East, as well as in Russia and Ukraine. The second area is about using AI responsibly and also to drive productivity and growth through using AI, solving some of the planet's biggest challenges using AI. And I think apart from that, there's the usual stuff about gender, inequity, healthcare, and of course, livelihoods. Right. So these are the big issues as always, and there are nuances. This year I see a lot more focus on artificial intelligence and the power of AI to solve big problems.
Right. And how do you see the pharmaceutical landscape evolving over the next decades?
So I don't know if I can talk broadly about pharmaceuticals. We are a generic company and an active ingredients company. I think we play a role in making products affordable. We play a role in making the products accessible to various parts of the world. And I think, at least from an Indian company's perspective, we have done a wonderful job of that, and we'll continue to build that access and affordability. And we're going to add innovation to that now.
Right. In fact, you spoke about how artificial intelligence is a big theme this year. I wanted to get your sense on, how a firm like Dr. Reddy's will look at leveraging AI, IoT across areas from R&D to operations. Is that something that you're looking at?
Absolutely. I think we've been on this journey for many years already. IoT and all have become part of what we do, so they're no longer new. AI is certainly at the early stages at Dr. Reddy's. We have several use cases. Between AI, modeling and simulation, machine learning, we have done quite a few experiments, learned, and we are incorporating it into our processes now. For example, our R&D is much more productive now because we use machine learning to understand how scale-ups are done, how we predict the products will behave in the patient, and all of that has helped us become much better. And overall, I think it will not only drive productivity but also innovation. We are seeing how AI can help reduce the amount of experimentation we need to do, bring more precision to our work, and also give us ideas which normal human beings wouldn't have thought about. So in that sense, I think AI is going to be a force multiplier. We are early in the adoption cycle. We are learning a lot. And part of the reason I'm here is to pick up what's happening around the world in AI and related technologies.
Right. A month ago, I read an interview of yours where you said that you will invest 700 crore into capacity expansion during the second half of the fiscal. Are those plans on?
Yeah, very much so. And they're largely in capacity expansion in the areas that we need, like biosimilars and some of our API plants and generics.
Right. Also, sir, China is seen as the next big opportunity. You're also investing significantly in consumer health, biosimilars, and oncology. So can you give us a broad sense of what your focus areas will be going forward?
So China as a geography for us is not that very big right now. But we see that as a big potential area because of the large population as well as the premium for innovation. China has done amazing things in the area of biotech, innovation, and novel products. And I think we are collaborating with some major Chinese companies to bring their innovations to India and other emerging markets. So in that sense, China is an important player today. And today we are seeing that already China is catching up in innovation. They're the second largest in innovation today after the US, which is remarkable. They've achieved this in a couple of decades.
Right. Mr. Prasad, can you also give us a sense of the US market? Is the recovery in US here to stay?
So I think the US, you see less price erosion, which is a combination of a couple of things. One is the portfolios that Indian companies are developing, which seem to have less competition and hence less price erosion. And also, I think some of them are already, prices have gone to a lower level. They can't erode much more. So those two factors, apart from that, I think the dynamics of the US market hasn't changed significantly. Of course, the challenge of very low prices and shortages driven by people going out of those products where the prices are very low, it's something which is concerning all of us. And we are trying to see, how to address that issue.
Right. What would your focus areas be for 2024, sir?
So we'll continue to build our core business, which is API, generics, and biologics. But we are going to build on innovation through partnerships. We are also opening a new initiative in public health. We have several projects ongoing. So we will work with major innovators to bring their innovations to India as well as emerging markets. And the public health business will focus on the low and middle income countries and how we make products available and accessible to a vast portion of the world through our networks.
Right. Do you also see consolidation in the pharma sector in India? There is talk about deals, but do you think that is going to be a big trend to watch out for?
Some level of, divesting and acquiring happens as a normal process for a company like us. I don't see major consolidation happening. There will be some private equity-driven companies which are going to be acquired by strategic players. I think that will continue. But you'll see maybe 2, 3, 4 deals a year at most. Not a wave of large company consolidation, but where private equity companies want to exit and monetize their investment. Those present opportunities for strategic players like us.
Right. Any expectations that you have from the interim budgets?
I think it will be continuity.
Right.
Continuity is good.
Right. On that note, thank you very much, Sir G.V. Prasad, for talking to Money Control.
Thank you so much.